In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can control your dreams tonight using a technique that only requires an alarm clock. This technique is so powerful that most beginners experience a lucid dream on their very first night. By the end of this video, you'll be fully prepared to lucid dream tonight and be well on your way to controlling your dreams every single night. In a lucid dream, anything you can think of becomes reality. You can fly, phase through walls, and teleport, but first, you have to get into the lucid dream. With the technique I'm about to teach you, you can go instantly from being awake to lucid dreaming by keeping your mind awake as you fall asleep. This technique gives one of the longest and most vivid lucid dreams of any technique and is one of the easiest to master. This video will show you exactly how you can lucid dream tonight with no experience whatsoever. First, I'm going to guide you through all the steps you need to follow, and then I'm going to tell you 3 mistakes that, if you make them, this technique will not work. So watch this video in its entirety to be fully prepared. Before you even try this technique, you have to prepare. In order for this technique to work, you need to be sleeping in a quiet environment optimal for restful sleep. Turn off the lights, close the window shade, and get rid of any distracting noises. Set an alarm on your phone for 4 to 6 hours after you plan on falling asleep. Setting this alarm allows you to target REM sleep, as this is the sleep in which you dream. REM sleep occurs later in the night, so the optimal time to set it is long after you fall asleep. This maximizes your chances of a lucid dream, making it perfect for this technique. You wake up and look at the clock. It's 3 a.m. You hear the sound from your phone waking you up. You climb out of bed and shut off the alarm. It's time to do the technique. First, what you have to do is get out of bed and wake up your mind just a little. Get out of bed and walk around. You can use the bathroom or drink water, but just make sure to avoid bright light and don't wake up too much or you'll have trouble falling back asleep. When I'm doing this technique, I'll often journal in the dark for 5 to 10 minutes and then continue the technique. You should stay sleepy, but still be awake enough to be aware of what is around you. This step activates your conscious mind, allowing you to successfully do the technique. If you have trouble falling back asleep, you can stay in bed and skip this step before doing this technique so that you don't stay awake for too long. Next, get back in bed and start to relax. Get comfortable. Pick a sleeping position you like and scratch any itches you may have. I lay on my back, but if you sleep on your side or stomach, that's fine too. You should feel totally ready to sleep. Now pick a sound or feeling and put your attention on it. It can be the sound of a fan or the feeling of your hand against the mattress. It doesn't matter as long as it's something that you can keep your attention on. This is your anchor to reality. Personally, I use the feeling of the mattress and that works for me. Again, it doesn't really matter. Now begin to fall asleep. Keep your attention on your anchor and let your mind flow, sinking deeper and deeper into sleep. As you do this, you may experience hypnagogia. Hypnagogia happens when you fall asleep consciously and, if you're not expecting it, can be quite startling. You will experience flashing lights, spinning sensations, and random noises. You are literally experiencing what it is like to enter a dream. You can think of hypnagogia as the portal between being awake and being asleep, and it signifies that you are entering a dream and are about to lucid dream. Don't focus on it too much and allow the strange sensations to move around you. Regardless of what you experience, don't get too excited. Allow the sensations to pass around you as you slowly enter a dream. While this is happening, keep a light attention on your anchor to keep your conscious mind awake. Now, there are a few things that can happen. Firstly, you have a false awakening. A false awakening is when you dream that you just woke up. You go about your day as normal, having no idea that you are dreaming. This is extremely common in this technique, and all you have to do is do a reality check. Look at your hand and count your fingers. If you have too many fingers or your hand is discolored, then you are dreaming. You can now control your dreams doing anything that you'd like. The next thing that can happen is that you wake up. You may feel discouraged, but this gives you another opportunity to try again. Make sure you reality check and then return your attention back to your anchor and try again. The last thing that can happen is that you lucid dream. You control your surroundings and have an amazing time, but that isn't going to happen if you make these mistakes. But first, if you're watching this during the day, make sure to come back to it tonight and watch it again. That way you don't forget what to do. Now for the mistakes. When I share this technique, many people believe that they will be able to do this as they go to bed. They don't set an alarm and they do the technique at the start of the night. Doing this technique too early will make lucid dreaming impossible. Early in the night, you experience no dream sleep, making it impossible to lucid dream. Even lucid dreaming masters cannot do this technique as they go to sleep. It is simply impossible. Set an alarm. It is key to set the alarm 4 to 6 hours after you go to bed. Many new lucid dreamers set the alarm later, but they often cannot fall back asleep again. If you have trouble falling back asleep, set the alarm earlier, or if you fall asleep quickly, you can set it later. Mistake number 2, picking the wrong anchor. There are good anchors and there are bad anchors for lucid dreaming. As a general rule, visual anchors are bad. Another bad anchor in my experience is internal sensation. Anytime I've tried to use breathing or my heartbeat as an anchor, I've never been able to lucid dream. Stick to sounds and feelings and only use constant sounds like a fan or AC, and stay away from variable noises like traffic. This next mistake you will make is one of the most important mistakes people make, and they have no idea that they are making it. It will stop you from lucid dreaming regardless of what technique you use, and it's this. You don't believe you can lucid dream. This is the mistake holding most beginners back from their first lucid dream. You will not believe how powerful it is. I can guarantee you that if you truly believe you will lucid dream tonight, you absolutely will. You will lucid dream tonight. The best way to see results from this technique is to do it every single night for at least 2 weeks. The more often you practice, the more likely you will be to lucid dream. Try this tonight, tomorrow night, and the nights after, and you will lucid dream. Thank you for watching, good night, and sweet dreams.